Hi, good morning. My name is Chadi Pansakala, and for today's video, I am about to discuss and solve the situation that are assigned to us, and it is situation number 5. So let's study the situations and find out what method we should use to answer it, okay? So, situation number 5, the scores from 100 grade 7 students were obtained from November administration of a test in a Filipino about panghalip na panao or personal pronoun. These were compared to the same scores of same group the September administration of the same year. As we thoroughly discussed this with my group, we conclude that we need to use the method of reliability test-retest. So test-retest, it measures the stability, the consistency of the results when you repeat the same test on the same sample at a different point of time. So as you can see in the situation, we have two time settings. We have the September administration and we have the November administration. So these grade 7 students took a test about panghalip na panao in a month of September, and then took again a test about again the panghalip na panao or personal pronoun in the month of November. But take note, it is the students took the exam in the same year but in different month. So let's discuss and solve this situation.
To find out the test-retest reliability coefficient, we need to find out the correlation between the test-retest in this case. We use formula coefficients such as person R correlation coefficient. This is the person correlation coefficient formula, where N represents the number of respondents or examinees. X represents the scores of the test and Y represents the scores of the retest. These are the data of the 100 grade 7 students who took the test about panghalip na panao or personal pronoun. X represents the September administration test, Y represents the November administration test. To get the X squared, we need to multiply the score of the student of the September administration by itself. As for the Y squared, we need to multiply the November administration test score of the students by itself also. And as for XY, we need to multiply the administration test September and November to get the result of XY. So I will no longer discuss about how to solve the X squared, Y squared, XY one by one to each students because we all know how to solve it and to get the result of it. These are the other data of the 100 grade 7 students who took the exam about personal pronoun. To get the September administration summation result, let's add all the scores of the 100 grade 7 students who took the panhalip na panao test. We just need to use the same method to get the summation of November administration or Y, the X squared, the Y squared, and XY by adding all the data or the result of the students who took the exam. Let's try to solve it. N times summation of xy minus summation of x times summation of y. As for the denominator, n times summation of x squared minus summation of x to the second power times n times summation of y squared minus summation of y to the second power. So as you can see, already write the corresponding result of each equations. So let's solve it. Okay, let's start with the numerator. Let's multiply 100 and the 211,254, and the result is 21,125,400. Next, 4,444 times 4,753 is equal to 21,122,332. Okay, now let's subtract the 21,125,400 and 21,122,332, and the result is 3,068. So now let's multiply the denominator. 100 times 197,688 is equivalent to 19,768,800. Now, let's get the result of 444 to the second power, which is the result is 19,749,136. Next, let's multiply 100 to 225,961. The result is 22,596,100. Then let's get the result of 4,753 to the second power, which is 22,591,009. So let's subtract it. 22,596,100 to 22,591,009. So the result is 5,091. So now let's solve the final stage to get the answer and interpret the result. So the result is 0.3066322,812. As we get the result of 0.3066322812, the interpretation is weak relationship from September administration to November administration. This is Group 5. Thank you and have a great day ahead.